Welcome to our channel, DMV Permit Practice Test. Visit our website for the ultimate California DMV cheat sheet, online practice tests, and a free road signs cheat sheet to help you easily pass your DMV exam, guaranteed. Now let's begin. Question 1. Vehicles stopped behind a school bus with its red lights flashing must remain stopped until. Option A. All students are off the bus. Option B. The stop arm is retracted. Option C. The stop arm is retracted and the bus resumes motion. The correct answer is Option C. The stop arm is retracted and the bus resumes motion. Question 2. Which of these statements is true about drinking alcohol and driving? Option A. If you can walk in a straight line after drinking, it is safe to drive. Option B. If you are under the legal blood alcohol concentration limit, your driving isn't impaired. Option C. Alcohol affects judgment, which is needed to drive safely. The correct answer is Option C. Alcohol affects judgment, which is needed to drive safely. Question 3. You are driving in the far right lane of a 4-lane freeway and notice thick broken white lines on the left side of your lane. You are driving in Option A. The carpool lane and must merge into the next lane. Option B. A special lane for slow-moving vehicles. Option C. An exit lane. The correct answer is Option C. An exit lane. Question 4. Unless otherwise posted, the speed limit in a residential area is Option A. 20 miles per hour. Option B. 25 miles per hour. Option C. 30 miles per hour. The correct answer is Option B. 25 miles per hour. Question 5. If you drive more slowly than the flow of traffic, you will most likely Option A. Interfere with traffic and receive a ticket. Option B. Improve traffic flow. Option C. Demonstrate defensive driving techniques. The correct answer is Option A. Interfere with traffic and receive a ticket. Question 6. You see a flashing yellow traffic signal at an upcoming intersection. The flashing yellow light means Option A. Stop before entering the intersection as long as you can do so safely. Option B. Stop. Yield to all cross traffic before crossing the intersection. Option C. Slow down and cross the intersection carefully. The correct answer is Option C. Slow down and cross the intersection carefully. Question 7. This yellow sign means Option A. Controlled railroad ahead. Option B. Be prepared to stop if the light is flashing. Option C. There is a traffic signal ahead. The correct answer is Option C. There is a traffic signal ahead. Question 8. You may drive a motor vehicle in a bike lane. Option A. If you drive more slowly than 15 mph. Option B. No more than 200 feet before making a right turn. Option C. Whenever bicyclists are not present. The correct answer is Option B. No more than 200 feet before making a right turn. Question 9. Never make a U-turn. Option A. In residential districts. Option B. At or on a railroad crossing. Option C. where there isn't a no U-turn sign posted? The correct answer is option B, at or on a railroad crossing. Question 10. Give the right of way to any pedestrian who is option A, in a marked crosswalk. Option B, in any crosswalk or intersection. Option C, crossing any street. The correct answer is option C, crossing any street. Question 11. When driving on a multi-lane street with two-way traffic, option A, drive alongside other vehicles so the drivers can see you. Option B, you should drive ahead of or behind the other vehicles. Option C, it is safest to drive in the lane next to the center line. The correct answer is option B, you should drive ahead of or behind the other vehicles. Question 12. California's basic speed law says you must. Option A, keep your speed close to that of other traffic. Option B, never drive faster than is safe for current conditions. Option C, always drive at the posted speed limit. The correct answer is option B, never drive faster than is safe for current conditions. Question 13. This road sign means option A, intersection ahead. Option B, merging traffic. Option C, steep hill ahead. The correct answer is option C, steep hill ahead. Question 14. You should allow an extra cushion of space. Option A, when following a station wagon. Option B, when following a driver who cannot see the rear of their vehicle. Option C, when following a small passenger car. The correct answer is option B, when following a driver who cannot see the rear of their vehicle. Question 15. You would cross a double yellow line to pass another vehicle if the yellow line next to. Option A, the other side of the road is a solid line. Option B, your side of the road is a broken line. Option C, the other side of the road is a broken line. The correct answer is option B, your side of the road is a broken line. Question 16. Which of these vehicles must always stop before crossing railroad tracks? Option A, tank trucks marked with hazardous materials placards. Option B, motor homes or pickup trucks towing a boat trailer. Option C, any vehicle with 3 or more axles and weighing more than 4,000 pounds. The correct answer is option A, tank trucks marked with hazardous materials placards. Question 17. Water on the road can cause a vehicle to hydroplane. Your car may hydroplane at speeds as low as option A, 45 miles per hour. Option B, 35 miles per hour. Option C, 40 miles per hour. The correct answer is option B, 35 miles per hour. Question 18. If you encounter an aggressive driver, you should option A, challenge them. Option B, get out of their way. Option C, speed up. The correct answer is option B, get out of their way. Question 19. This sign means Option A, do not enter. Option B, yield the right of way. Option C, reserved parking for persons with disabilities. The correct answer is Option A, do not enter. Question 20. This warning sign means Option A, you are approaching a four-way intersection. Option B, you are approaching a railroad crossing. Option C, you are approaching a restricted zone. The correct answer is Option B, you are approaching a railroad crossing. Question 21. If you are convicted of driving with an excessive blood alcohol concentration, you may be sentenced to serve Option A, up to 6 months in jail. Option B, up to 12 months in jail. Option C, no jail time, but you must pay a fine of $500. The correct answer is Option A, up to 6 months in jail. Question 22. You may not park your vehicle. Option A, on the side of the freeway in an emergency. Option B, next to a red painted curb. Option C, within 100 feet of an elementary school. The correct answer is Option B, next to a red painted curb. Question 23. When you tailgate other drivers, that is, drive close to their rear bumper. Option A, you can frustrate the other drivers and make them angry. Option B, your actions cannot result in a traffic citation. Option C, you help reduce traffic congestion. The correct answer is Option A, you can frustrate the other drivers and make them angry. Question 24. When parking your vehicle on any hill, Option A, one of your rear wheels should touch the curb. Option B, use your parking brake and leave the vehicle in park. Option C, your front wheels should be parallel to the road if there is no curb. The correct answer is Option B, use your parking brake and leave the vehicle in park. Question 25. It is more dangerous to drive at night than during the day because Option A, you cannot see as far ahead at night. Option B, the road is always more slippery at night. Option C, your reaction time is slower at night. The correct answer is Option A, you cannot see as far ahead at night. Question 26. If you have trouble seeing other vehicles because of dust or smoke blowing across the roadway, you should drive more slowly and turn on your Option A, emergency flashers. Option B, parking lights. Option C, headlights. The correct answer is Option C, headlights. Question 27. While driving, you should look 10 to 15 seconds ahead of you. Option A, and focus on the middle of the road. Option B, because it is a legal requirement. Option C, to see potential hazards early. The correct answer is Option C, to see potential hazards early. Question 28. This sign means Option A, right lane ends ahead. Option B, no right turn. Option C, side road to the right. The correct answer is option B, no right turn. Question 29. To see vehicles in your blind spots, you should check. Option A, the inside rearview mirror. Option B, the outside rearview mirror. Option C, over your shoulders. The correct answer is option C, over your shoulders. Question 30. Which of these statements is true about driving and taking medications? Option A, most cold medications can make a person drowsy. Option B, over-the-counter medications cannot impair driving ability if taken in the recommended dosages. Option C, medications are safe to take at any time if prescribed by a doctor. The correct answer is option A, most cold medications can make a person drowsy. Question 31. As you approach an intersection with a flashing yellow light, option A, stop before crossing the intersection. Option B, slow down and proceed with caution. Option C, wait for a green light before proceeding. The correct answer is option B, slow down and proceed with caution. Question 32. What is the difference between traffic lights with red arrows and those with solid red lights? Option A, red arrows are only used to stop traffic which is turning. Option B, red arrows are only used for protected turn lanes. Option C, you cannot turn on a red arrow even if you stop first. The correct answer is option C, you cannot turn on a red arrow even if you stop first. Question 33. You want to park uphill on a two-way road and there is no curve. Which direction do you turn your front wheels? Option A, straight ahead. Option B, right toward the side of the road. Option C, left toward the center of the road. The correct answer is option B, right toward the side of the road. Question 34. If your vehicle starts to lose traction because of water on the road, you should. Option A, drive at a constant speed to gain better traction. Option B, apply the brakes firmly to prevent your vehicle from sliding. Option C, slow down gradually and not apply the brakes. The correct answer is option C, slow down gradually and not apply the brakes. Question 35. When using a roundabout, drivers should option A, stop in the middle of the roundabout. Option B, yield to traffic already in the roundabout. Option C, yield to entering traffic. The correct answer is option B, yield to traffic already in the roundabout. Question 36. You may pass a vehicle when option A, you are on a hill or curve. Option B, you are on a road with a solid line next to your lane. Option C, you are on a road with a broken line next to your lane. The correct answer is option C, you are on a road with a broken line next to your lane. Question 37. What should you do at an intersection with a flashing yellow signal light? Option A, maintain your speed but watch for other vehicles. Option B, stop before crossing the intersection. Option C. Slow down and cross the intersection carefully. The correct answer is Option C. Slow down and cross the intersection carefully. Question 38. Sudden wind gusts on highways. Option A. Generally affect only the movement of large vehicles. Option B. Only cause visibility problems. Option C. Can cause problems for all vehicles. The correct answer is Option C. Can cause problems for all vehicles. Question 39. When passing another vehicle, you should return to your original lane when Option A. You can see both headlights of the passed vehicle in your rearview mirror. Option B. You have cleared the front bumper of the passed vehicle. Option C. You are 50 feet in front of the passed vehicle. The correct answer is Option A. You can see both headlights of the passed vehicle in your rearview mirror. Question 40. If you are continually being passed on the right and the left while driving in the center lane of an expressway, you should Option A. Stay in the center lane. Option B. Move to the lane on your right. Option C. Move to the lane on your left. The correct answer is Option B. Move to the lane on your right. Question 41. Extra space in front of a large truck is needed for Option A. Other drivers to merge onto the freeway. Option B. The truck driver to stop the vehicle. Option C. Other drivers when they want to slow down. The correct answer is Option B. The truck driver to stop the vehicle. Question 42. On a multi-lane road, a dashed yellow line next to a solid yellow line means Option A. Passing is prohibited from both directions. Option B. Passing is permitted from both directions. Option C. Passing is permitted only from the direction next to the dashed line. The correct answer is Option C. Passing is permitted only from the direction next to the dashed line. Question 43. Always stop before you cross railroad tracks when Option A. You don't have room on the other side to completely cross the tracks. Option B. The railroad crossing is located in a city or town that has frequent train traffic. Option C. You transport 2 or more young children in a passenger vehicle. The correct answer is Option A. You don't have room on the other side to completely cross the tracks. Question 44. It is illegal to park your vehicle. Option A. In an unmarked crosswalk. Option B. Within 3 feet of a private driveway. Option C. In a bicycle lane. The correct answer is Option A. In an unmarked crosswalk. Question 45. When entering the interstate, check for a gap in traffic in the nearest lane, adjust your speed to match traffic, signal, and Option A. Expect traffic to allow you to proceed into the lane since you have the right-of-way. Option B. Merge carefully into the gap. Option C. Wait for the lane to clear before merging. The correct answer is Option B. Merge carefully into the gap. Question 46. This sign shows one type of Option A. Right turn. Option B. Intersection. Option C. Lane change. The correct answer is Option B, intersection. Subscribe to our channel for full test videos and visit our website for cheat sheets and practice tests to help you easily pass the DMV written test.